Hey, we beat a game super early today. Got some extra time to play some more FF7 Remake. If you watched the end of the last VOD, had a Comcast outage that stopped me in the middle of a conversation outside the Honeybee Inn, so that's where we are. We ran into the teacher from slums around Eris's house. She works at the Honeybee Inn, which is pretty dark. Interesting plot development. So I'll probably talk to her again, get whatever dialogue I can get, and we'll explore Wall Market some more. I'm a little deflated about Wall Market. Last episode, folks were saying that like I've already made decisions that have put me on a path that have locked in what's going to happen here. Because I kind of enjoyed, collecting all of the outfit pieces and trying to impress Don Corneo as much as possible. But I don't think it's possible in the remake, which is kind of a bummer.
I practice every second I can. It's the only way I'll become the best.
Really cleaning up tonight, eh? This is gonna be amazing. I can't wait.
Just chilling out here. There she is. What?
My apologies, sir. We are not ready to open at this time.
Okay. I do like how much they've expanded this area. It's pretty cool.
I can't believe I bought the same disc twice.
Excuse me, sir. If you like, you can have it.
Hey, Ikubo. How's it going? Thanks for the new disc.
Now move your butt and join the rodeo.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Wait till you taste their broth. Those men are dogs. Got that right. Where did they get off?
Nice. You excited to play episode 2 of it in 7 years, Ikubo?
Over our favorite dives. I thought this was our town. Can you believe the boss breeding? Hold it. Best to steer clear of this alley. You may not like the people you find down here, and they may not like you.
I would like to get that chest that's behind you, Garrus, but okay.
I want to open my own place, but the competition is pretty fierce. There's no way you'd survive out there, huh?
Yeah, man. There's gotta be an easier way to make a living.
Can't wait to have a fully formed opinion on the complete series of your retirement age.
They call themselves bankers, but they're just low shucks.
Hey, you think that guy's doing okay? He wasn't looking so hot, you know. Maybe we should go check on him?
But this street, isn't it?
The one that everyone says is bad news? Shit, you're right. I don't want to go down there now.
And it all leads back to shit. They're the ones moving the money behind the scenes. Now the whole city's in their pocket.
Oh, my stomach.
Okay, this is in a different area. Before it was in the bathroom of like the ramen shop in the original game. Listen to him, there isn't. Okay.
Hey, bro, this ain't no place to hang out. You feel me? Ain't nobody gonna give a shit if you get your throat cut here.
Still got a guy with indigestion.
What happened with you? Aren't you a curious cat, walking dark alleys? You've got balls, so I'll give you a pass. This once.
I have a giant fucking sword on my back. Yeah, give me a pass and let me get to that item.
Two, right? I said deal with it.
Fine.
Can't have this coming back on Sam or the Dawn.
Who knew be able to use a sword? Yeah, it reminds me of Shibuya, some of the
Bankers, but they're just low shucks.
tall buildings, tall, narrow buildings, lots of little shops then. music makes me sad. I've actually kind of been sad about the music ever since that tunnel level. Oh, hey, this looks pretty close. The karaoke, okay.
Thank you. I signed with Shina Records a while back, but I'm still looking for my first big hit. It's been 7 years now. Not easy, but you gotta do what you love. And I love to sing. This is a new song of mine. Maybe it'll be that #1.
Okay. Something that I found interesting about the remake in general is I never really pictured the original Final Fantasy VII as being
Coming right up.
this modern, or Midgar being this close to the real world, like the styles of people's clothes or things like singing karaoke. I mean, obviously it was more futuristic sci-fi, right, with the trains and the Mako reactors and stuff, but
It's fine, I suppose. Another order of dumpling stew for table 3.
like, it felt closer to steampunk to me. Still kind of fantasy-ish. TVs, cell phones, yeah. And then maybe this was the intent the whole time, and it was just that the jank graphics didn't lend itself as well, right? Especially with like the way the characters look. Because the backgrounds could look pretty well and probably look pretty close to the intended vision. But none of the characters really did. At least not in the open world.
Welcome to Wall Market's premier weapon shop.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I don't mean that it's a steampunk setting. I just mean that steampunk it's technologically advanced, but it doesn't look modern, right? Cyberpunk is technologically advanced, but it's like a dystopian take on modern. I always thought of it as somewhere in between those two things. Like, it's kind of futuristic and cyberpunky, but, you know, people aren't walking around in three-piece suits. I mean, I guess President Shinra sort of does. I don't know. It could have just been me as a kid not really thinking of it as appearing to be a modern-ish setting, if that makes sense. Ooh, Tylux. Hey, Hard Edge. Oh, I guess I don't steal it in this game. Like you do in the original. I usually like to have one of each item, but immune to sleep would be nice.
Do come again.
Maybe that's it. You spend such little time here. And the rest of it feels a lot more traditionally fantasy with little hints here and there of the tech available to them, like Junon and Rocket Town and everything. Hard Edge, Infinity's End. Costs 2 ATB. Okay. I gotta upgrade it now, though. Don't even have the concept of Memorial Day. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying that it's a lot more that my perception when I played this as a kid was correct. I don't think it was, obviously. It's interesting that there was even room for that. Oh, the Hard Edge can't get an extra materia slot? That's a super bummer. Yeah, I hear ya. I think she was the one that had materia slots that I didn't get before, right? Silver staff is done. Was it the guard staff? I guess I'm not using it right now, so it's not that big of a deal. That was the one I was missing. 12 SP. Okay. I'll go ahead and put this one on auto and save that one until I get enough. Figure out what materia I'm going to be losing when we switch to Hard Edge to learn its ability. And I can live without MP up for a minute. That's fine. Hard Edge you used to steal from a soldier 3rd class in Shinra HQ. I think there was this, and then there was another thing you could steal from. I think it was a staff for Harris.
Check it out. I think we might have found our man, and he's a gaudy one.
Yeah.
Oh, Cloud. They went pretty nuts with Wall Market. Like, there are parts that are recognizable from the original, like the helicopter. That's cool. Kitties, be nice to each other. Yeah, machine and gun. It's cool. Can't get in the gym yet. You know that's what I want most of all, is to go to the gym. Gotta do the squats, right? I don't remember thinking if I was living in a pagoda. I guess maybe the best way to put it is I envisioned Final Fantasy VII is looking more like Spira in Final Fantasy X, which does have a lot of technology, although, you know, fancy fantasy technology with the spheres. But for the most part, people have kind of their own style of dress. Golden shiny wire of hope. Nice. It's in the right spot, too. Whereas this take on it seems to be it's basically just Tokyo, right? Tokyo, but with Mako. And some dystopian cyberpunk stuff like the plates and the slums. The rest of the world, yeah. So maybe Midgar was always supposed to be like Xanarkand, which I did kind of read Xanarkand as meant to be, you know, like Tokyo. But again, that could have just been because the graphics were so much better in Final Fantasy X. No, you know, now that I'm remembering, I think there was some kind of pagoda-y stuff at his mansion. I have to look at the pre-rendered background again. Especially the inside of it. And he's got that weird torture chamber thing in his basement. The game doesn't comment on. Kong was right. Okay, now we're back to music that sounds like the original. It's wild how much the music can do to inflate my spirits with this remake.
Not so fast, buddy. Back it up. Got no need for pretty boys here.
We're looking for someone.
Let me guess. First time in Wall Market.
Yeah? So?
So people can't just walk through the Don's front door. Especially men.
How about me then? Can I go inside?
Maybe, but you're gonna wish you didn't.
You know Leslie? She's kinda cute. Homely, but cute.
Homely?
Excuse you?
Kinda cute's not gonna cut it.
Come on. Can't you help us out?
Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself into?
Aerith.
Seriously, Les, she's not half bad. With a little work, I bet she'd clean up real nice.
Cloud, requesting permission to kill.
Denied.
Denied.
If you're really sure you want to join
Not these three. We'll murder
then you're gonna need to get
dozens of
official
other
approval.
people. Don't worry, Aerith.
And who can give us that?
The trio. The only ones in town who are considered authorities on Corneo's particular tastes. First, there's Chocobo Sam. And then there's Madame M over at the massage parlor.
Okay,
Last
so
but
they've
not
changed
least,
this up.
There's the Honeybee Inn's Andrea Rodea. They're an eccentric bunch, to put it mildly. And you should know they don't recommend just any girl stupid enough to come knocking.
They have
Duly
names. I
noted.
can't kill
Thanks
them.
for the info.
If their names
We'll
were
be back soon.
Bandit, A, B, and C. Interesting. Loading door. I'd have to switch controllers. I usually try to charge them before stream, but I wasn't expecting to play Final Fantasy VII today.
Aerith. You sure about this?
If you've got any better ideas.
Not really.
So that's the way it is.
It's
Tifa's been
Johnny.
invited into the Don's estate.
Huh?
But to earn such a privilege, you must first win the approval of one of the trio. Right? Meaning, I now know what I must do to save her. Stay strong, Tifa! Help is on the way! Johnny's coming, baby!
Not the sharpest tool in the shed, is he?
Nope.
And I'm back to being sad again. It's okay. Just gotta push through whatever this song is. It's the dress shop. I really love in the original game, the little dialogue that Aerith has with the dress shop owner.
Hey there.
Makes Cloud
Are you looking
leave.
for anything in particular today?
This song sounds like the cute jukebox treatments of the original soundtrack. Where it's like you hear that and you're like, oh, wow, okay, that's kind of fun. I'm glad that's not the actual game soundtrack. It makes me wonder if like most of the soundtrack was originally written as what shows up in the jukebox, and they're like, we can't do this. Gotta be a little bit more literal with our adaptation. Yeah, 10-2. Yeah. I think a lot of my negative opinion of 10-2, even though the core gameplay loop is super fun, just comes from Uematsu not being there and his absence being palpable. I think we heard the Wall Market theme before coming here too, didn't we?
Not you two again. Told you once, I'll tell you 1,000 times. Got nothing for you. Now scram.
Wait, here's out. You're one of the trio, right? I want you to get me into the audition.
Huh?
Pretty please?
Why not?
Really?
Sure. Next time an audition comes around, I'll put your name in the hat.
Next time will be too late. Can't you get me into this one?
You want in now?
Has to be simulated.
Can do, sweetheart.
Sometimes you eat the bar.
She's got this in the bag.
How can you be so sure Corneo will pick Tifa? You never know, he might pick me.
Damn, you really do want in, don't you?
Sure do.
Then how's about we play for it? Call it, Missy. Heads or tails?
Lucky coin.
Guess right, and I'll grant you your wish. Guess wrong, and you'll leave me in peace.
No thanks.
Oh, not a gambler, huh?
I am! Heads!
Hey, don't look so glum. You're a pretty enough gal. Just not quite Corneo's cup of tea. But if only the Don will do, try convincing one of the other two. That's why it's a trio, and not just the Mio. Now skedaddle.
Wait. Mind if I see that coin of yours? Trick coin. I had a hunch.
That's cheating!
And that's the wall market
That's why I said no deal.
Lesson learned.
Still cheating.
Claude has way more, like, observant dialogue in this, which I appreciate. Like, he feels like he has more character because he actually interacts with his environment and things don't just happen to him. He's super reactive in the original game. Oh, Cheer Show. Savvy and aloof. And kind of a dork. Oh, this guy! Yeah, I remember this dude. Nice.
See the sign out front? All I got is materia.
That's not true. It'll turn out later. Any got any good materia?
Thanks, buddy.
Magical materia show.
But what do you say we grab a drink? Cut loose.
There's something downright wrong.
I guess they came up with this track in order to have the context sensitive thing when you go to different parts of the town.
They're the ones moving the money behind the scenes. Now the whole
Hey, you think that guy's doing okay?
But this street.
The one that everyone says is bad news.
It's the guy that needs the... He doesn't want the disinfectant. That's the wrong thing to give him, and then you don't get the good cologne.
Oh, there's this energy pulsing from my fingertips.
Weird thing to say.
Can you believe the bargains in this part of town?
Materia paraphernalia. Make sure I'm exploring the area since I have pretty decent freedom at the moment. Yeah, it depends on if he's a Hank Hill or if he's a drug dealer. Whether it's accessories or paraphernalia. Oh, this is that tunnel I took forever ago. That's right. They're like, Wall Market's down there. So I wonder if that's actually a building in Wall Market, like if it maps directly along the path. I'm sure it's not a rendered building. I'm sure that's a flat image, but... Does this game have impossible geometry? They made Hard Edge way longer than in the original game. The original game, it basically ends where that red part ends. Little stubby... Cloud short sword. It's a pretty long run. It may have been real. They might not be doing some loading chicanery there.
I feel rejuvenated, alive. It's like I've got a brand new body.
I guess they're closed right now? Why don't we try looking for another one of the trio?
Okay. It's probably in the Honeybee Inn.
There's something downright wrong with this place.
Oh, it's Chadley.
Cloud! I will go wherever my research leads me, but the success of my endeavors rests entirely upon you. Your assistance would be much appreciated.
Shiva.
Cloud! I have come up with the most fascinating theory. Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it? Cloud, I've registered a new summons battle intel request. Please, take a look.
Why would you do that after I talk to you?
So I can complete the materia.
Alright. Does she have Shiva equipped right now? Shoko. Probably give her Shiva. MP up, luck down.
And the best girls in town.
Battle intel, what do we got here? Assess 20 enemy types, item master, defeat a fat chocobo. Oh, that's the trial. Interesting. Damage bonus to 200%. How do you increase the stagger damage bonus to 200%? Refocus. I think I have one of those, right? Let's give her Shiva, she'll smash it. Once per battle. I mean, what does it actually require? Is it a special materia or something? I guess refocus has decent stats. These battles are where I'm most likely to be able to limit break, unless if I go somewhere and just let them wail on me. Triangle attacks. So Punisher mode won't count from Cloud.
I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far. I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
Cool, kid. Increase item effect efficacy. Sure.
I look forward to receiving all of your.
I'm gonna do his VR mission, but I need to rest first. I don't think I've found a. Maybe I did.
No food.
Oh, it's the actual inn. Okay, we don't want to do anywhere where I have to pay for it. So all the way over there, it's probably not worth it. See if it gives me a heal when I go into the VR mission. I'm guessing the answer is no.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information.
Oh, at that inn you don't have to pay? Alright, we'll see what happens when I just try it.
Then I invite you to ready your portable battle simulator.
Fat Chocobo is a separate materia in this instead of being a chance from Chocomog. Because you summon so infrequently, you wouldn't really ever get to see it, right? I have that summon effect, and if you look in the bottom corner when I do Bad Pun. That one from 7. Pleasingly plump summon, recreated in virtual reality. Ow. It's interesting.
Best do it right.
Tactical data not available. Lesser resistances, greater resistances, immunities. Deuced. I think I saw no steals, right? Is that a separate entity? Infinity's End. Let's go ahead and work on getting these unlocked here. Question mark defeated. Was I able to assess it? Ow. Stun lock. That was close enough for it to still activate. That's good to know. Definitely spry.
I'm ending this.
One more shot. Thanks for coming to help.
I wonder if they had a plan at any point to have the summons integrated into... Oh, it's a Tomberry. Shit. Alright. Gotta scan him next time. Didn't even see him last time he spawned. Oh, another one, please. Icicle impacts. Oh, it did significantly increase stagger again. Nice. Another thing here? Yeah.
Let's do this. No more playing nice. Time to dig deep. All right.
That could be an extra ATB, that's cool. That is Chocobo. I guess I like the summons being a, there we go.
Allow me.
Flush toy of unknown origins conjured up by a fat chocobo. Looks like a certain monster with 4 letters in its name.
Finish it.
I can help too.
Said triangle attacks make the meter go up higher than the base amount?
This one's for you.
All good. Still in it. Let's do this. Shit.
Gosh. The fat cat summon, there you go. I guess having these guys show up in a VR mission is more interesting than how you get summons in the original game, which is just to find the materia lying around.
Best do it right.
Comes away. Oh, there's a Tonberry out. Let's do that first.
Allow me.
8 letters in its name. Okay.
I won't give up.
It's over. Going all out.
So I was only able to use that the one time, right? And then he died.
I can't believe you.
Ruby Light. Ruby Light, the ability
You'll
that
feel better in a second.
Carbuncle uses. Ouch. Get away from the bombs, please. These guys can still doink you, presumably.
That's that.
Ooh, a blunt knife. Ouch.
All good.
That was close. Go on.
Actually curious how they were going to do fully 3D Kingdom Hearts Tonberries, since they can walk in different directions, right? Instead of just walking towards the end of the battle. Regular old Tonberry. Get this limit break off here in a second. Thank you. Ouch.
Still in it. That's that. Any last words?
Keep trying to max out Infinity's End. Ow. I was able to block it at least. Keeps you from getting knocked down. So that's the main advantage to blocking is some attacks. It keeps you from getting staggered if you do it. Doesn't really reduce the damage you take that much. But it does a little bit. You gonna do your big butt stomp attack? Oh Jesus. It's just triggered based on his health threshold, maybe? I'm super dead. Probably need to use a potion is more likely to pick me up faster.
Gotta heal first. Lend me
She's
your
got her
strength.
limit breakup. Now she's getting stun locked, son of a bitch. Don't let Cloud go down when there's that many enemies. And I wonder if that counts as a reset or if I kept all of my like limit breaks and shit I
It was a
used.
close match. Analyze and learn from your mistakes so that you can claim. I look forward to receiving.
Let's see, did it give me battle intel progress? It did, okay, so that wasn't a complete waste, especially since I'm not going to get a lot of non-boss fight opportunities to use refocus. Yeah, thanks, Chadley. So I should be able to get it this time. I think I have enemy intel on it now too. And Chocobo. I see. So added effect lightning isn't really helping me. It's also not particularly hurting me either. Might need to get Cloud Kuraga just for this fight. Though it pains me to use a max material. I don't know if I actually get any AP for beating this.
Help me gather vital information for my research. Then I invite you to ready your portable battle simulator.
Got it, Chadley. Does that mean he's just like swinging around in the middle of Wall Market?
No holding back.
Where do those cones come from?
It's over.
I don't know if that cutscene ruined my attack. Okay, no, it didn't.
I'm ending this. It's on you.
Wait, seriously?
That's an attack.
Well, that really sucked. That's it. You've got this.
Let's do this.
Another.
That worked pretty well, actually.
You're mine.
One more shot.
Don't stop now.
I'll take care of this.
Hope you're ready.
It's your turn now.
Watch this.
Acquire the Divinity's Edge ability, sweet.
This one's for you.
Out of the way of the bomb there. Let's try effort instead this time.
Duty calls.
Duty.
That's it.
Take the lead.
So it's my turn?
It is.
Tagging out.
I got this. Let's do this.
Duty. If they show you the attack in slow motion the first time it gets used each time, it's kind of cool. Seriously, Cloud? Really gotta get Kiraga off now.
No more playing nice.
Great focus.
Gotta step it up.
There we go. I think Infinity's End is really worth casting multiple times, so I'm just going to try to do other potentially impactful things here with his ATB.
Let's try that again. Enough.
For the bombs. Thank you, Ifrit.
Here
You rolled a lot of the rest of that attack, unfortunately.
I'm coming.
Bring it.
Oh, I see him throwing the traffic cones and junk now. That's funny. She may have gotten interrupted there. For fried chocobo. Okay, don't get randomly killed by health threshold summon move this time like I did last time. It was kind of a bummer.
Let's finish this. Now's our chance.
I can help too.
Oh, that's cool. I can switch off while someone's doing a long limit break animation. Didn't even get to use a super move that time. That's interesting. Maybe I just staggered and burned him through it.
Cloud. This is incontrovertible proof that the universe has a sense of humor. Now that you have a fun new partner in Fat Chocobo, you can work together to squash Shinra like a bug.
Okay. Refocus. ATB assist. Slightly fills teammates' ATB gauges and ATB commands are used back to back. You have to repeat the same command twice? Seems unnecessary.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions. I hope you will continue to help me
Presumably
gather
that was the reward for refocus. Yeah, I guess so.
I look forward to receiving all of
Whatever you say, Chadley. Okay, I don't need you anymore. I'm tempted to try this, but I wish it was when using two different commands, right? It's MP up before, right? Okay, and then I want to change the weapon back to one of these other ones, probably the Buster Sword. And give him something that's not a purple materia. IO might be nice.
Excuse me. I was wondering.
I do like the first time you get to the Honeybee Inn, you see Johnny running there. It's pretty hard to find without a map objective marker.
Supposed to go down like this. I just wanted to see Andrea.
Think so.
My weak will.
Let me handle this.
It was like
You wait out here, okay?
And why would I do that? No, I'm coming with.
I'm not really sure that...
You're a man of many talents, but talking isn't one of them.
Ain't that the truth?
You're not gonna see a show.
Alright, go to the fuck room or the one where I guess we're gonna get some clarity now. And there's that one room where there's a guy that's role playing about
Good evening.
Sephiroth. It's not clear who it is because you can't really see through the keyhole very well.
Welcome to the heart and soul
I think
of
it's
Walmart.
President Shinra.
The Honeybee Inn. Is there a honey boy or girl whose company you desire?
Oh, hey, honey boy or girl.
We're here to see Andrea Rodea.
Good job, FF7 Remake.
The shining star of the
Although,
Honeybee Inn.
no, good job,
Now,
FF7
are you
Remake.
the one who made the appointment, sir? Can I have your name?
Oh, we don't have an appointment.
I see. I'm terribly sorry, sir. An appointment is required, and the earliest available slot is 3 years from now.
3 years?
All we want is 5 minutes. He can spare that.
I need his help for the Corneo audition.
Yes, well, regardless of the circumstances, you cannot meet him without an appointment.
Is there really no other way?
It is rare, but Mr. Rodea does occasionally extend invitations to individuals who catch his eye. Otherwise, I'm sorry, but there really is nothing that can be done.
I guess that's that then. Oh well, let's try someone else.
I wonder if my honey girl got the flower bouquet I had delivered.
I am but a bee.
And the Honeybee Inn theme sounds right too. I don't know what it is about like the main wall market theme, but hold on, I gotta look at the map apparently. Madam M. Okay, we had to go to the other places first for her to be open, I guess.
Shit! I feel rejuvenated.
You doing, bud? Johnny's having a day.
This must be the place.
Welcome, welcome. Just the two of you? Step right up.
Extra named characters in a wall
Now
market
then,
are fine, I think.
What manner of massage do you desire?
Say what?
Is this your first time in our establishment?
Mm-hmm.
We are a hand massage parlor. An excess of fatigue and tension can make even the simplest task a terrible strain.
Thanks, game.
It is our pleasure to relieve our patrons of that tension.
Just in case you weren't
And
sure.
what better way to seek relief than through the skilled ministrations of a professional? So now that we understand each other, what manner of massage do you desire?
We're not customers.
Then you are...
Hoping you can help us get an
Such a
invite to an
dork.
audition with Don.
For love of... Say another word and I'll shove this fan right down your throat.
And she went from
This is
being
the
very
last thing
polite
I
to being
need.
very
You're
impolite.
young and stupid, and I suppose that means you think I'll let you off easy. So, you want what? A favor? Well, here's the thing. This is a massage parlor, a respectable establishment. But if you don't require our services, then tell me! Is there any reason I shouldn't have you dragged outside and shot for wasting my valuable time? Well... Name?
Cloud.
Cloud Strife.
It's so funny to hear them use the last names.
Give it to me! The strong, firm hands of a fighter, yet they possess a certain elegance and grace.
I mean, can you tell that through my glove?
Okay, Cloud. Let's see what you're made of. After that,
Is there going to be a hand job
we'll
minigame?
talk.
That wouldn't be out of sorts for Final Fantasy VII.
Which course will it be?
Poor man's course. Guessing we have to pay for the most expensive one.
Then make your way to the room in the back. And wait.
Cloud?
This exclusive treatment is reserved for our most well-to-do patrons. First,
Took his gloves off.
the hand cream. A generous coating for each and every one of your richly deserving fingers.
I think I see where they're going with
Let's
this.
start with the tips. That's it. Relax. I'm only here to help. Oh, did that hurt?
No.
Jesus fucking
Then
Christ.
I'll move on to the base of the fingers.
Of the
Let's see if
fingers.
you can't improve your circulation and get that blood flowing.
I thought the joke in the Honeybee Inn was that nothing happened, or the opposite of what Claude was expecting happened.
Just like this. Oh, what was that?
The extreme innuendo and the look on Cloud's face. Who are they baiting here, right? Well, they're baiting Cloud. I can't believe that was in this game. This game's rated T or M? It was funny that it was on his actual hand. Jesus Christ. It's pretty funny.
How was it?
Huh?
I think the twist that it was heavily innuendo. Oh shit, I'm controlling Eris here.
You're acting weird, Cloud.
I think having Cloud moan like that was a little over the top, but
Really weird.
Poor man's chorus would have been. I actually wonder why they don't let me just control other characters in exploration under normal circumstances. I thought there was like an engine reason for that. Like when you're controlling Barrett and combat ends and it switches back to Cloud instantly.
Take it from there.
You're one of the trio, right? I want to get into Corneo's next audition.
And why in the world would you want to do that? Okay.
Really?
But you cannot go dressed like that.
Huh?
I could never send Corneo a candidate wearing such a plain-looking getup.
So plain looking.
My position as one of the trio
She doesn't look like. She looks like everyone in town, not JRPG protagonist. Looks comfortable.
It's comfortable, isn't it?
Cloud the fashion critic.
Yeah, I assume that if you want to get all the best dress pieces, you have to pay the most money and do everything the most fancy if it's like the original game.
So, what should I do about the outfit?
You just leave that to me. I'll put you in a dress so fabulous, you'll look like a million gil. So long as you can afford it.
How much?
What I said. But don't worry. It's obvious you can't afford a dress with that kind of price tag. So listen, I have an idea. There's an underground coliseum in this town. Up for a fight, Cloud? Good. Because I'm getting you into that arena. If you win the tournament, I'll transform Aerith into a drop-dead gorgeous
Less innuendo-y.
There any prize money?
The luxury one was pretty insane.
Yes, for the person who got you in. So, what do you say?
All right.
That's what I like to hear. You'll need this. They're already letting fighters inside. You should hurry. Run along.
I was just shocked that they showed as much as they did, right? Like Cloud moaning and God. If it had been like, you know, Cloud leaves and then comes back and then acts pretty weird, I think that would have been more in common with the way this stuff is treated in the original game. The scene where arguably Cloud has sex with Tifa before the end of the game when they think that everyone else has left before going into the crater. It kind of fades to black and leaves it up to your imagination.
That's one thing I'm definitely sure of.
I appreciate the confidence, just don't get too cocky, okay?
There was outcry about them neutering it? Ooh. She cracks his knuckles violently. Nice. I wonder if the ESRB just didn't see that part, or they left it out of the test segment they sent them. It was pretty funny. I just think it was a little trashy. It was a little bit. They showed us a little bit too much.
What's this?
Innuendo works when they leave it to your imagination.
I hope you know you're cutting it really close. So, the two of you are a team?
Team? No, it's just me.
Yes, the two of us are a team. I need to get into that audition, but I won't let anyone else fight my battles for me.
Yeah, I was worried about that too.
You, mister.
All right.
I like hearing Honey Boy and Honey Bee.
area down below.
Good call.
Everybody knows I've got the best Coliseum souvenirs around. And when I'm open for business, you can buy some.
That toy thing there. I understand that the ESRB is a much more reputable organization than the MPAA. The MPAA is politics and pearl clutching and lots of bizarre shifting standards from movie to movie, whereas the ESRB is meant to be like a recommendation organization. They don't really have a lot of power to make your game unsellable. I guess if they rated you AO, that could get you in trouble the same way NC-17 can.
So, how deep does this thing go, you think? I wonder how many people are fighting. Hey, you're not nervous, are you?
Nope.
Really? You're even more quiet than usual.
Got all the nerves moved out of my body.
Like you should.
Hey, Lovebird!
As deep as is necessary to load the next section. Yeah.
In the city that never sleeps, in the paradise of debauchery and sin, of pain and pleasure, where your every desire can be indulged for the right price. For you esteemed connoisseurs of chaos and bloodshed, we bid you the warmest of welcomes. Are you sitting comfortably? For tonight, the most gruesome spectacle anywhere in Wall Market or beyond shall be yours to witness, here in the Corneo Coliseum!
This makes sense.
Tonight's grand prize is no less than 1 million gil, and there's only one way to get it. Brutalize your opponents, thoroughly and utterly, viciously,
All the elevators that only stop and all the enemies are dead.
ruthless fighters, the savages still standing here at the end, shall claim the gil and the glory. And now, the long-awaited event in which the
Yeah, because we're not going to get to it until Gold Saucer, right? And that's not for another
warriors of every
4 games at this rate.
before your very eyes.
The lapel mics are cool.
Wow, this place is really something.
I just got out of playing several games where I have to save aggressively. I can remind myself that it's okay to let autosave do its job. Golden Sun in particular, I had a couple close calls there where I was used to autosave and I was like, oh shit.
Oh, you again.
Ouch, what happened to your face?
Corneo Cup is a groping maneuver.
Just needed a little scratch, you know? So I signed up for the preliminaries and, well, I hope you guys realize what you're getting into. I don't want to scare you, but if you can make a run for it, you should.
Cornettos.
Cloud and Aerith, your match will begin shortly. Please make
What's
your
wrong
way
with your
to the gate.
face?
We're in way too deep to back out now.
I have a lot of red letter media isms in my brain.
Drink it, and they say you'll be raring to go for hours on end. If I had, maybe things would have gone
I
different.
don't think I think it means raring to go in a
Maybe
different
you
way,
should.
dude.
It's yours if you want.
I don't need that. Probably won't be good for when I show up in a dress. But I have a raging heart on. Alright.
You two ready? Try not to get yourselves killed.
Don't get yourselves killed.
For our next match, we welcome two fighters.
It's a reason to get more combat in here, right?
Talk about a bad day. This is their first tournament.
Walmart gets like no combat for a really long time.
They're last, inexperienced as they are. Or are they? Give it up for Cloud and Aaron!
You suck!
Couple, get out of here with that lovey-dovey bullshit!
What's up with the pole? Gonna do a little dance for us, baby girl?
Okay, now I'm mad.
What if Walmart gets owned?
Done a really good job of making Aerith likable in this. So she's kind of made of cardboard in the original game.
Their hunger for flesh and fear is unquenchable. The demon dogs of hell, the sanguine stalkers!
Okay, I didn't just fucking eat that guy.
First timers, huh? There's no rule that says you gotta fight man to man.
He has the Beastmaster job.
Ladies and gentlemen, who will prevail in this brutal contest between man and beast? This could be over in an instant, so don't even blink! Without further ado, the fourth match of the first round!
Some cool camera work in this section.
Best do it right.
Antidote, adrenaline. Another night care.
Go on! Get him!
What are you doing, dude?
Go on!
You're done.
That's it!
Come on,
Strong, okay?
try me.
Get him!
Hey, we get the cool victory fanfare and the victory stance. That's cute. She does a little pray thing. Nice.
And the winners of our match are
Completely unexpected. Could move this guy's corpse around if I run into it. And Barrett yelling, it was pretty funny too.
Contenders, please return to your waiting room.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's one win down. Go team. What's wrong?
Seriously.
The rules don't make sense.
Yeah, true. But maybe it'll be better in the next match?
Nah, wouldn't bet on it. Better to expect the worst.
It's not your turn yet. Your names will be announced over the speaker. Just wait until then.
Okay. What is it? No rules. Now these are the rules.
Cloud and Aerith, your match will begin shortly.
That was like 2 seconds, whatever. It's fine.
Please make your way to the gate.
Well, that was some bullshit.
Wait till your name is called.
Guess I'd better start looking for a new job.
You've got some time before your next match. Get some rest.
I was literally just called. Oh, that you see the guy you just beat?
That's what they call beginner's luck. But the next match won't be so easy. Ready to rock? Just remember, try not to die.
for the second match in our spectacular semifinals. Fresh from their first date with death, I present the Lucky Couple.
We're like unlucky for the rest of us!
Give it up once again for Cloud and Aaron.
Couple my ass! What the hell you two trying to pull? You assholes cost me a fortune!
Yeah! Their opponents, who even
Skip to the quarter. This just happened in Golden Sun.
through and through. Too criminal for common criminals. The worst of the worst. Ladies and gentlemen, check the
There's a lot of people that have a bare chest with like a vest or a suit jacket or. Hey, these guys.
It's those guys.
It's those guys! Look! Hot damn! They fixing to feed you two your just desserts! Yeah! So open wide, because we're gonna serve up a heap of helping! Hey! What do just desserts taste like? Huh? Like justice! Like payback!
Both his only sleeves.
And who are these unscrupulous-looking gentlemen? It would seem that there are actually 8 members of Beck's Badasses.
Hey, that's cheating.
The only rule here is that there are no rules. Yeah! If Corneo says it's okay, you gotta suck it up.
That sounds like a rule. That's pretty funny. I like that.
This is ridiculous.
The odds are overwhelmingly stacked against this. This could be a real bloodbath. So I implore you, ladies and
Don
gentlemen,
Corneo is definitely a character that was really well. Like I think everyone imagined him looking about the same, right? Did you get that nail bat from one of those kids?
I got your number.
Corneo Lackey, Don Corneo's henchman. Their doped up attacks no longer fill their staggered. Proceeds to summon a god. Yeah. So I do not mind the status effects. Like being put to sleep is a little frustrating. What are you going to do about it, right? But the things where you just kind of get staggered and there's no icon. I think it's meant to encourage you to switch characters frequently, which is fair. Don't just like mash square the whole time. I'm guessing that that's dodgeable, that there's some kind of like tell before an enemy's gonna do something that does that to you.
Another.
Hang back.
Connects the round before exiting the Galaxy Brain Stress. It's like one of these enemies have some kind of like stun baton or something like that.
Ain't dead yet. I see you. See ya.
You're immune to stagger now as you took some drugs.
It's over. See ya. Hope you're ready. It's over.
I don't think that attack is worth 2 ATB bars.
What the hell did I just see?
And she does her little prayer. That's cool.
It was 2 against, I don't remember how many exactly, but a lot. But somehow the winners of our match are
13 wins, 5 losses. I didn't even notice they had them on the screen up there. That's cool.
Cloud and Aaron.
Yay!
That kid's really something.
Well, of course he is. I did give him a massage, you know. His palm told quite the tale. He's cheated death more than a few times.
I think I would have liked the hand massage scene better if the camera had stayed on his hand the entire time.
Still alive. Call him.
It was because of the trashy cutaways.
There you go again. One of these days, your luck is going to run out.
Not Sam Elliott.
When I fall from grace, maybe I'll land in your parlor once more.
Something going on there.
That is one mistake I will never repeat.
You gotta admit, Andy, the way he moves is totally amazing. Andy!
God. Andrea Rodea.
Next up, the big finale.
Yeah,
I thought you'd be happier.
just thinking about what we might face next.
But you know, we've made it this far. I'm sure we can handle anything they throw at us.
You sure about that? Oh, the flowers. That's nice.
Cloud and Aerith. The final match will begin shortly. Please make your way to the gate.
Can do. Sephiroth. I don't even know what that says on the sign.
Not bad, not bad.
I appreciate that they left all of the signs in Japanese. Aerith something.
Does
Oh, thanks,
this mean
Jack.
I don't gossip like Dag no more? Damn, you two are really something else. I could use that kind of muscle in my gang. So hungry.
Man, you proved me wrong. You guys are pretty good. It's the final match. You good to go? I've got a lot of money riding on you two. Win it for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, our time together is almost over. Tonight's thrilling Tornado Cup, filled with unprecedented upsets and drama, has only one match to go! We know. We're just as disappointed as you are. But ladies and gentlemen, all good things must come to an end. So let's celebrate by getting so damn loud, they'll hear us up on the plate! Yeah! Come on! Once more, the Sweethearts who've surprised us with upset after spectacular upset. The power couple with the boundless love for bloodshed. The champions of Madam M, Cloud and Aaron! Yeah! Come on!
Yeah!
Come on! You can do better than that! And now, 5-time winners of the Tornado Cup! Murder machines with countless kills to their name! Along with a handful of maimings! The deadly duo that takes out the trash with a vengeance! The Electric Executioners! Chocobo Sam's champions! Cutting and sweeping! Come on!
Literally mechs.
More like Shinra armor.
More like cheating.
Who will walk away with the 1 million guild prize?
Won't be us.
Get ready for a fight guaranteed to go down in history! The final match of the Corneo Cup begins now!
Battle versus real people, yeah. These guys have a really nasty ability where they like jump on your head and stomp you to death.
Best do it right.
Ether Echo Mist. the sweeper first, I guess.
Calling lightning.
Seems pretty cool.
Calling lightning.
To inherit his abilities or something after I blow you up.
Don't overdo it.
I'll take care of him.
There.
There'll be more to it than this, right? These guys are easier to kill than the bandits were.
Let's do this. Don't stop now.
Let me teach him a lesson.
Hold the right blade.
That's that.
I can't believe it! And the winners of the Corneo Cup, the deadly and dynamic duo, Cloud and Aaron!
Hey, a million gil.
My condolences.
So they're doing everything they can to hide Andrea in the camera here.
You're taking this rather well. I was looking forward to a little temper tantrum.
Killbot's maxed out their kill.
When you bet it all on a toss, sometimes you get burned by Lady Luck. Every coin has two sides.
You're right, of course. Even if they are both the same.
Later.
And now, I believe I have a prize to collect.
Sorry. The madam will have to wait. The Don's demanding that we tack on one more match, it seems.
What?
If they win out, then you get paid in full.
Now hold on just a goddamn minute.
His call.
Sometimes you eat them.
Now that that's over, we can go save Tifa.
So we'll head back to Madame M's, get you changed, and then it's off to Corneo's.
No, there's like 7 more things we have to do.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but you still have one fight left.
What do you mean?
The crowd
getting
loved
knocked
your show
over.
a little too much. People were placing hefty
Characters
bets,
standing on a
much
chair in the
heftier than
cutscene or
you
something?
could possibly imagine. Corneo's going to milk this for as much as he can.
Meaning what?
You face and defeat Corneo's fighter of choice, and only then will you be declared winners of the tournament.
I can't believe they didn't despawn the chair.
Don't you think I know that? Ah! You greedy bastard! Scum-sucking piece of shit-festering asshole!
The chair is just...
But that's the way it is. Corneo's
Hey,
the
it got
one who
shunted
makes
far
the
enough,
rules
it stopped. Nope, there it goes again.
But if you win this match, Corneo will have to accept your victory. And the crowd will make sure he does.
So this is the last one?
I sure hope so.
It's still stuck on him. Oh, after he's moved, that's when the chair went away. Oh, that's goofy. Oh, there's new stock on this thing? I actually clicked it on accident. Oh, it gave me new stock for each round, I guess. Alright. I guess that exists to make sure that you have enough items for whatever encounter is coming up, maybe?
I've been working here a long time, but this has never happened before. Gonna be one hell of a match.
I don't think that is what it sounds like, that Mercer. I was to say, is the sweeper in here? Because that would be funny. It is.
Well then, you sure fixed my wagon.
Sioux City Sarsaparilla?
Watching you guys fight gave me goosebumps. Hope your next match is even better than the last. Ready to kick ass? It's not even about the money anymore, man. I just want you guys to win it all.
Thanks,
Show 'em
Gatekeeper.
what you got.
Appreciate you looking out for me.
Tonight's Corneo Cup has been a spectacle like no other. And we shared your disappointment, ladies and
It's gonna be the monster that lives in the sewer.
It was coming to an end.
They did a pretty good job by having all repeat enemy models in this encounter.
Who has decided that a bonus match is in order? Participating in this match will be this evening's leading light.
Clearly it's Johnny.
The duo that has crushed all competition thus far. Cloud and Aaron!
Over here! Look at them! You're so adorable!
You're the man, Cloud! Aaron, I love you! Marry me!
He really is.
Their opponent, buried in the bowels of the Colosseum. An unspeakable horde, long imprisoned, set free tonight for your entertainment! The secret star of Don Corneo's stellar stable! Enter the Hell
What? They're gonna use this as not a random battle? I guess it makes more sense if it's something they constructed for an arena fight and not a random battle in the slums. This is one of those enemies I was basically certain was not gonna actually be in the game. Oh god. This is fucking great. This thing and like the guy that swings along on the rope that you knock over in Shinra HQ that has to climb back up on it. It's just a house. Fuck.
That's no ordinary house.
The build-up is worth it.
The manifestation of pure evil versus the most badass couple this side of Midgar! Have you ever seen a fight more incredible, more epic?
Big props to the team for this. What a great time to pull out a unique enemy model too, right?
Keep your eyes glued to the action.
The housing market's right.
The Cup's final battle begins now!
That's no ordinary house. Cheers up. So, the Hell House is one of those things that, like, I guess I realized was silly as a kid, but I'm like, it's a JRPG enemy. Ooh, Mr. Cuddlesworth. Okay, I gotta spam steel on this thing. Oh, but it's just the normal battle music now, too. Like a different version of it, but... Failed to steal. I mean, you're waiting for a lot of that, apparently. I don't kill it before I successfully steal here. See, I don't think that the Hell House has ever been like a meme that people have played Final Fantasy VII and all everyone agree. Like, isn't it so silly that you fight a walking house? But it was appropriate for them to put so much weight on it. I do like leaning into silly. Hey, you stole Mr. Cuddlesworth. First interesting steal in the game. Oh no, I absolutely love this inclusion. I'm just saying, like, to put this much emphasis on such a silly boss, I think it was a smart idea.
Just imagine all the nasty things they'd have to say about them.
I think that works.
Let's try that again.
A barrage of furniture is headed straight for our capable couple. How will they deal with the terrifying surprise?
Can't even see where it went. Oh, it's up there. Okay. House call.
It's on now. Cloud is taking control of the fight and is really showing this building who's boss.
This building. This is great.
Get a load of the spalding biceps. I know what else pleases him. Nope.
This'll sting.
Keep the poison effect on him here if we can.
Sheer persistence.
Too bad I didn't bring ice magic with me, so he's weak against that.
Wait.
He's got his second phase, remember?
No, not yet.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They had some fun with this one. The house commentary makes it even funnier. I'm really digging those. It's really funny. It's true paint job. Huh? Unfortunately, dodge my attack again. Oh, it ate Aerith.
What kind of party is it? I don't know, but I'm glad I
That was pretty awesome. Hey, Calic, how you doing? Refresh the bio. I don't think bio does damage directly in this one.
Looks like our couple's in for another round of musical chairs. Another barrage of chaos coming in hot, folks. Will this turn the tide against them?
Alright, Aerith just got her special.
Cloud is taken! Answer! I bet he's not gonna be standing for much longer.
God damn it. There's an annoying thing with some of the ATB targeting in this game that, like, enemies will just kind of warp out of the way when you're in mid-animation lock. Happened to me before with Airbuster. Godhouse mode.
Let's try that again.
I guess I would rather sacrifice the ability for attacks to have a light AoE around them in exchange for ATB abilities always hitting. Regardless of positioning. To turn into a church.
Buzz off. Back from this one.
It's on you.
Here goes.
Thing already moved.
You've got this.
Let's do this.
Okay, I guess my arcane ward's already gone.
Tagging out.
I got this.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and pop an ether now.
Now. Deal with that.
Here goes.
Renewed hospitality. Are you healing? Best not be.
They'll be blown away. This one's for you. You can do it.
Take it over.
Magic absorbent.
It's on you.
I'm coming. You've got this.
I got this.
Oh shit. Godhouse right as I was casting there.
This'll sting.
Yeah, there's also that, like, he's in like an animation lock there. I think he just avoided my poison effect. Oh no, I guess it landed. Never mind. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Keep
keep it together.
I'll show you what I can do.
Where'd these chairs come from? Who do they belong to? Who needs all those chairs? I have so many questions!
It's pretty good. Can you not have this, like, God house thing?
There's still plenty of surprises in store tonight!
Why don't you lead the way?
1500 damage per hit on that, that's pretty good. God house primer. Shit, that happened again.
It's on you.
I'm coming.
I see your power. Why would they waste their time with cutters and sweepers when they could make hundreds of hell houses? Like, this is one of my favorite parts of this game so far. This is fucking great. Big fan.
Gotta dig deep.
Eris gets a double dose
Bless
of
them
neighborly
with your
hatred.
love and grace. Tagging out.
I got this.
I wonder how many variations on, like, the main battle theme there are in the boss battle thing.
I'll take care of them.
Those who fight further.
Never let go. Someone's getting chewed up, but will the Hell House be kind enough to scare them back out?
So much healing.
What a brutal
This
hit
one's for
by the
you.
Hell House! There's no way that didn't hurt.
Watch out for high winds.
God house mode.
Get him. It's your turn.
Hang back.
Ether.
So it's my turn. One more shot.
Don't look away. Don't even blink.
Oh, my shit just ran away. Okay.
That's it.
Stuffed animals are available at the Coliseum gift shop. The perfect present for friends and family.
Back to good now.
I guess okay, Cloud was close enough for that kid.
Go on. Tagging out.
Recast bio here in a second if I can. Biora would be really nice right now. Phase 3?
Take the lead.
I'll show you what I can do. This one's for you. It's your turn.
Hang back. Deal with that.
Here goes.
Hey, now we're getting a summon meter. Summon a god to help would be really nice right about now.
The old switcheroo? As usual, the Hell House is up to no good.
Fucking Gregorian chanting now.
Your strength. Stay strong and carry on. You can do it.
It was during the God House ability, that sucks. It's weak against ice, so let's get Shiva in here.
You willing to step up?
Seven's Word was an expansion for Final Fantasy 14.
Because a storm is brewing on the horizon.
Heavenly Strike significantly increases stagger. They both said it. Heavenly Strike is one of her abilities in 14, which is clear that they're making some of that stuff canon. But I think it landed while it had its wall, unfortunately.
I'm coming. If you want to know what's in the box, you'll just have to open it up and see. And the gateway to hell slammed shut.
One more shot.
That actually did less damage than Aurora was. Interesting.
No need to panic.
Housing shock.
Stop it!
My turn.
Please don't have that Godhouse mode thing up wall. Shiva's doing Diamond Dust, right? That would be a super bummer. $235 damage, incredible.
Why don't you lead the way?
This could end at any moment. Need to use the bathroom?
Well, I guess that completely blocks status effects too.
It's on you.
I'm coming. This one's for you.
The Hell House is about to stick
Hold on.
That's it.
Watch out, or you'll be squashed.
An arcane horde back out, I think.
Enjoy the ride.
Yeah, but then it like charges forward, so half of the damage is wasted basically. Unfortunately, Kira is probably fine. So.
There's no way that didn't hurt.
Deal with that.
Come on, you can do it.
Full ATB, please. Thank you. Oh, she's out. Shit, that's bad.
You're still doing okay, right?
Well, that sure ain't working.
Oh, this is bad.
I'll show you what I can do. Get him!
Anyone get the number on that house? Is that what it said?
You can do it!
Taking over.
So it's my turn?
Well, that sucks.
I won't let you down.
Oh, they've got her limit break now. That's nice.
That's it!
What is going on in there? Only time will tell, but I'm not sure we want to know.
Calling lightning. Bit by bit.
Please activate before the. God damn it. Same problem. We can try to keep her limit break up, even though she can still die while she's casting it. I've had that happen a couple times. Nope, fucked it up again.
Don't overdo it.
Here goes. I'll take care of you. Can you take over?
There was a thing earlier that happened that dealt 99.99 damage, so yeah, I think that's still a thing.
Afraid to fight dirty. Can you feel the dance love? Because I can't talk about something.
Activate before. No, it did it again! God mode keeps activating in the middle of my animations. Okay, I gotta start casting spells before it turns out shield on.
I'll take care of them.
I wish I had ice magic here.
One more shot.
Second blood. Never get sold, don't we, folks?
Let's top off on mana here.
Maybe this?
The Hellhouses raised a new and improved barrier.
Get it before it charges at me for once, right? Or is it gonna get there? There it goes. Golly. Nice finishing move. I think moving the Hell House into being a boss is smart too. It's just silly enemy. They run into it more than once. The whole audience yelling, it's pretty great. Congrats, great.
And champions, Cloud and Aaron!
What a finish! Can you believe it? He's amazing!
Raise the roof.
Awfully rare you showing an interest in someone. What will you do?
Okay.
There you are.
What, is
I've
there a
been looking
mechanic
for
in
you
that
two.
fight?
So Madam M wanted me to give you a message. She says you guys did pretty damn good, and that you should swing by her shop when you're done here. Got it? I was also hoping you might be interested in a few more matches here at the Coliseum. Big events like the Corneo Cup are pretty sporadic, but there's always action.
But the only
if you
way
wanna
to
get a piece.
be prepared for the element that's weak too is to bring multiple elemental magics into the fight with you, right? And you have no reason to know that until you game over to it. Now, Coliseum is a venue for ferocious arena battles. Basically, whenever something mentions elemental weakness, I'm like, okay, well, either I have that equipped already, or I'm reloading my save, apparently. Sorry, battle HP and appears slightly restored. Items can't be stolen. You don't need unique rewards for doing the Coliseum, materia, weapons, skill books. Coliseum stuff is missable. Okay. I mean, the only element that I had was arrow. I guess I had Thundara, but
With these babies, you can send intruders flying. I guarantee this is the only home protection you'll ever need.
oh, Mr. Cuddlesworth, I could have just bought one. Okay. Also an explosive.
Only a few left. Get yours while you can.
Why didn't you tell me you guys were gonna kick so much ass? Can I get your autographs?
Congratulations on the win! You know, tonight's tournament is going down in history.
Watching you win was so inspiring. It made me want to fight too.
Aerith, you were amazing. There's never been a female champion before.
The only champions have been robots. Pretty big fan of the Hell House being included in the arena. So they've made it so that there are fights in this game that, in order for them to not be brute force slogfest, you have to have all the elements. Like, using the element an enemy was weak to was a way to do a fight faster in the original game. Robot house! Perfect, Yukiko. I try to give him to Aerith. Really don't need prayer. Stopped using fire because it maxed. I guess I need them for this, so alright. So I'll just consider it a materia slot tax in order to make the combat not miserable. Did want to level this up more, but in case it's good in this game.
Hey, been waiting for you. So, what are you in the mood to fight?
Not your mouth, whatever is wrong with it. Alright, so we'll probably be here for a while. They're gonna find a way to fit in an arena minigame in every episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? Gotta do the one with the crazy slot machine.
It's over.
Yeah, the Hell House isn't particularly fun if you're not doing the elements thing.
Go.
It's a big HP sponge. Learning that's what the game expects of you, that's all. I should have equipped them all on Cloud before coming in here. I didn't realize this was a solo fight thing. Yeah, it's a way to mine more value out of your existing assets, right, Mega Man? At a Rocket Town arena.
You're mine.
Fort Condor could be interesting. Basically a little RTS minigame. Tower defense.
Going in. Nothing to it.
I'm just gonna have to deal with the materia attacks. I hate having mastered materia equipped because it could be something else in the slot that's leveling up, but if the elemental materia has been changed to be required for fights, then...
See ya.
I guess if they're gonna make it required, I wish that it like had its own dedicated slot. There was like, this accepts elemental materia, like what they did with the summon materia, right? I think that was perfect. You have to have a summon.
That it?
Now it's getting that preparation Resident Evil problem where it's like, I have to go into the fight, assess the enemy, and then reload my save, soft reset. This had occasionally happened in the main series Final Fantasy games. Oops, that's... Like, you probably didn't know what you were supposed to do with Unalesca until you got into that fight. Like, okay, I guess I have to have anti-death equipment and watch that long cutscene again. Sloppy. Assessed. And of course, my arrow materia that would make this guy easier is on Aerith right now.
There.
Ouch.
Buzz off.
How's it going?
Okay. I'm playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake because I beat the other game.
That's that. Let's go.
If they give the same attention to detail to the whole game that they give to Midgar, I can't see this being less than 5 parts, fewer than 5 parts. You obtained a legacy from which you learned a level 2 limit break. Oh, shit. Go to limit break in battle settings. Consume more limit gauge. Is that a reward for doing the arena, or is that something he got for leveling up?
Come back anytime you want to fight.
Alright, Cloud. You gotta do the exact opposite of the way that you used to equip stuff back in the day and equip all 4 elements or more on you. What's up?
Nation?
Sure, what's up?
You just wanted to tell everyone that I am planning on doing TNG again on Saturday. Normal stream time, normal stream place. This is Mystery Science Theater 3000, but with Andrea and TNG, which I've never seen.
It's pretty great.
But the last one was fun. Decided to do it again.
It's my first time actually watching through the episodes in chronological order, so it's good to get that context that I've been missing. Now, Cloud is a mage. He doesn't have the MP up material, he doesn't have cure anymore. Guess I can use high potions and crap. Probably have to keep assess in case it throws anything interesting at me. I want to level up poison. I don't want fire on here because it's already maxed out. Ugh.
Okay, choose an opponent to fight.
Oh, Aerith versus Wild Animals, okay. I see, 2-person team.
Come back anytime you want to fight.
I timed that stupidly, it's fine. Let's do... I like that it shows you who most recently had it equipped. That's actually a really nice, even though the UI in this game is kind of awful. That's a really nice touch. Let's do... I guess I can keep trying to level up at Cure here. I like him leveling up Poison, it's pretty useful. Well, here Tifa didn't have it equipped, and now it says that she does. Well, it's the only way without going in and seeing the fight and then reloading. Right? Or like following a guide to know what spawns where. I do have 2 elementals. Okay, I should be trying to be better by using those. Oh wait, no I don't. Never mind. It's not Cloud. Misread. Would like to level up Barrier. Keep working on Binding. Cure. Oh, she previously, though, her blue one was Magnify. That one I definitely would level up.
Okay, choose an opponent to fight.
I think most of my issues with the adding the elements matter in combat thing. I love that idea in principle, but the fact that I can't change materia in combat, that would completely fix it for me if they just let you do that.
That's it. One more shot. See you around.
2041 seems really optimistic color.
Get him. I'm just so tired. Stop it.
There we go. Magnified would be good for her solo attempts here.
Go on. Here it comes. Keep it up. Huh. 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 This one's for you. That wasn't so bad.
Nice.
Don't catch a cold. We'll make it quick.
There we go.
Buckle up. Go on. Sorry, but I gotta. Get him.
Hey, I was playing while another one happened.
And catch. One more shot.
Gotta heal out of that.
That's it. Get him.
Ow, ow.
Feeling chilly?
Shit.
Everything's spinning.
Oh, and I'm poisoned, so I don't fight, I'm gonna die. No items. I don't think I have set before.
No need to panic. Don't turn yet.
I gotta give her like some kind of materia that makes it so that she isn't interrupted.
Come back anytime you want to fight.
Probably cast barrier. Just it's so challenging to get her ATB without her taking much damage in the process. Guessing that cooldown carries over into each mission. Let's try that. Might be enough to save the day. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I like it.
Choose an opponent to
I like
fight.
that there's a cost to healing, that it's not just instantaneous. That see if this works all the time. Oh shit, it's bad timing. I didn't have a charged controller ready because wasn't expecting to play this today. 1 sec. Yeah, that always sucks. I thought I was responding.
Get fired up.
wasn't so bad.
The base AoE on that. Let's see if it remembers the cooldown across battles for that ATB boost ability.
Stay back.
Oh, ATB boost has a cast time?
That wasn't nice.
Oh, and because they interrupted it, I lost it.
Go on. This is gonna hurt.
Earth is now level 20. Oh, I guess I actually got XP from the times I died. That's helpful.
Here it comes. Don't catch a cold. I think we're almost done. I'll put you on ice. We'll make it quick.
Nope, now Cure is max. Or no, I get Regen. That's different.
No big deal.
Sure, I'm topped off.
This one's for you. That wasn't so bad. Every little bit helps. Feeling chilly?
Hey, it landed that time.
See you around. This should make you stronger. And catch! One more shot!
Arrow.
You'll be blown away.
Oh. Alright, because he like flew backwards in the initial attack.
Gonna get windy.
Wow, it's weak against wind, but it's like the perfect enemy to avoid getting actually hit by the wind.
Almost done. Enjoy the ride.
It'd be funny if it like staggered out of the range of the actual attack at the end there. I half expected that to happen.
And we're safe.
And its protection. Gotta finish equipping Cloud after all that.
Come back anytime you want to fight.
I'm sorry, where do I go to set their limit breaks? Should probably get more. Well, as soon as the one that I need. It's probably fine. Guess I can use the fact that I don't need to assess or steal to my advantage. Although I might need to. I know I don't need to steal, but I might need to assess, unfortunately. A rise would be nice. Oh, it's 5,000 AP. I didn't think I realized how serious that is. Thousands gonna take a while too. Let's just level stuff up. Battle settings. Thanks. I feel like I'd rather have the slowdown effect of pressing the X button. Because those would be nice if it was like Kingdom Hearts rules.
Choose an opponent to fight.
Two-person team versus Slum Outlaws. Regular bandits?
Try me.
These guys are just the regular Corneo lackeys, right? All of them necessary.
It's over.
Go on! One more shot!
Ready for a shot?
See ya. Was never in doubt.
It's winning you this time now.
You little shit! I'm done.
34 or 40. This is a track.
Going in. That's that.
So what causes the summon meter to spawn? I thought it was like scripted points in specific boss fights. Is it happening as like a reward for me staggering that guy? Or time elapsed in these encounters?
Here it comes.
Oh.
I'll show you what I can do. You've got this.
Don't you run!
Trying to get the stagger battle intel here. Perfect.
Let's finish this.
Maybe it's a special rule for the arena only, so you have a reason to do the summons outside of scripted sequences.
Try this.
Oh, he took his drugs, that's fine.
There.
How do you like this?
Oh, does it say Dazers?
See you around.
Oh, it's the Huntsman again. Chance to fight him again. It's like, oh, there's gonna be mini bosses. Like, oh, no. Sleep, that'd be nice.
Night.
Not terrible, but not great either.
There.
Get him! This one's for you!
Do your best.
Bam! So it's my turn? Try using it!
Goodbye, probably.
Get fired up! And we're safe.
No way.
I'll take care of them.
Open wide.
Someone looks kind of shaky. It's your turn.
Let's do this.
This one's for you!
I'll show you what I can do.
Go on!
Do that again, please. Possible.
You've got this!
Hang back.
Get fired up!
Try this.
That's it!
You're mine.
Hey.
Moving on then.
She still does the parade thing. Clarity pendant. Okay, so that's all I can do in the Coliseum for now. I'm able to come back later for
Come
new
back
challenges
anytime you want to fight.
with other characters, maybe. Golden Shiny Wire of Hope pre-Shinra HQ trip. Do a bunch of missions with Barrett and Tifa, probably. Alright, we'll go do the rest, or at least do a few more steps at Wall Market. Yeah, thanks for not letting me miss out on missables. I appreciate that. Especially if it's the kind of stuff that's going to carry over into the rest of the game if it ever gets released. Alright, confused. I guess it says Underground Coliseum, but that's the name of the quest. Okay, I'm less confused. Go this way left and then around.
Think you're too good for my...
There we go.
You're here. Good. I have everything I need to get started. Just one thing before we do. You're the Cloud, right? Cloud the Merc. I'm told you did a wonderful job helping the people of Sector 5.
You can see the camera switch there as they check your flag. Did you do the Sector 5 quests?
It's like they say, good things come to those who work. What goes around comes around, and in ways that might surprise you. I'm gonna put Aerith in the most gorgeous dress you've ever seen. It'll be a real jaw-dropper.
Oh, so they kept the dress store, but they're going to cut all that scenes?
Out of the way. Once you change, you won't be able to leave town. Are you sure you're ready?
Thanks for the heads up. I think I've done all of the side quests.
Don't waste my time. If you have things to do, then get out there and do them.
Guess let me check the map. Okay, no Wall Market side quests. I can't believe they didn't put side quests here. Like, they put them in Eris's little town. Alright. I really don't think there's anything else that I could do if I wanted to. Maybe it's your opportunity to finish the Sector 5 stuff. Still able to go back there.
Like I said, once... Alright then, let's get started. Beauty takes a lot of work and preparation. Far more than you'd know. In the meantime, let me think. You look like you haven't experienced the best of what this town has to offer. That really won't do.
Not interested.
Then maybe you can show the town what you have to offer instead.
Oh, okay. So go get
Which is to
the
say, why don't you try putting those finely
digestive
honed mercenary
medicine.
skills of yours to good use here in Wall Market? I have a few little requests that you might be able to help out with. I gave that hand extra special treatment. Now get out there and show me what you can do with it. And that's enough of that. Aerith, come with me.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see the dress.
The dress is part of it, sure. But we'll also need to do something about that plain Jane makeup and hairdo. This is gonna take some work.
Ouch. Well, I'll see you later, Cloud.
Peek, and I'll poke
She's
out
definitely the
your
most plain Jane character ever. Doesn't stand out in a crowd at all. Or, yeah. Oh, wait, what? I thought this was go get like the shiny, shimmering. Okay, it's the gym. Maybe it's still that. That's fine. Burning thighs. Squats time.
Talk about a busy day, huh?
Oh, she's cut out of the arena entirely? Like forever? Thanks. So thanks for the warning. There's the kind of warning I'm looking for. Damn. Here we go. Get your squat on. This is something I was looking forward to in the remake. Something you couldn't really tell what was going on with the sprites in the original. This is also the part that I agree with you, Kupo. I have some concern about the sensitivity of the handling of this scene. We'll see. Dress Aerith gets best in the number of quests you do in the previous chapter.
That bony frame of yours?
Cloud, been waiting for you to show up. Thanks for coming, and welcome to our humble training hall.
Jules, head trainer. If you've got some time to spare, how about a little bit of fun? Want to try taking on one of our guys?
You're not serious, are you? Look at him. He's a scrawny little thing. I could snap him like a twig.
Now. I wouldn't judge this one by his muscle mass. What do you say, Cloud? If you want to give it a go, just let me know. So, you up for a round?
Challenge Ronnie. Champion belt.
Ha! You're taking me on? You look like a dried up old terpsichore left out in the sun. You got no idea what you're getting into, little man.
Terpsichore?
All right, enough talk. We'll settle this the tried and true traditional way. A squat off.
Hey.
Now, let's all see what you've got.
How are they going to do this? It used to be just square, X, circle, right? Oh, it's similar. Okay, that's cute of them. I want to see, there's like a particular idle animation when you fuck it up where the character like pats the back of their head. It'd be fun to see if they do something like that. 4 more squats than your opponent, need a lot of time to win. Follow the on-screen guide and press the corresponding buttons at the right moments. Guide will gradually fade, and you'll have to watch Cloud's movement to determine when to press the appropriate buttons. Oh, that's kind of cool. With each successful squat, your pace will increase, and with the speed at which you'll have to respond. Beating against more skilled opponents, Cloud will grow more fatigued. Chance he may get caught in a sticking point will increase. Press the corresponding button repeatedly until the gauge is filled. Okay, so it's inspired by the original, but has some new ideas in it. I'm a fan.
Yeah. You've got this. Come on.
It's kind of like a rhythm game. That's cool.
That's how it's done.
Not bad at all.
Your form's looking good. I knew you could do it. That's how it's done.
Not bad at all.
You've got this. Come on. Your form's looking good. That's how it's done. I knew you could do it. You've got this. Come on.
Not bad at all.
Your form's looking good. That's how it's done. You've got this. Come on. I knew you could do it. Your form's looking good. That's how it's done. You've got this. Come on.
Not bad at all.
Your form's looking good. That's how it's done. You've got this. Come on. I knew you could do it. That's how it's done. You've got this. Come on. Your form's looking good.
Not bad at all.
You've got this. Come on. I knew you could do it. That's how it's done. Your form's looking good. I knew you could do it. That's how it's done.
Not bad at all.
Nice.
Was never in doubt.
Never in doubt. 3 times as many squats as this guy.
Ow! How the hell did I lose to this scrawny little kid who looks like he doesn't even consume his daily recommended amount of protein?
Ronnie, you know it's all about quality, not mass. You're too quick to judge people by their build. That and your overtrained ego are the main reasons you lost to our bold challenger here.
Thanks
Jill
for
seems
helping me
great.
teach my boys a valuable lesson. And sorry for dragging you into it. Cloud, we're all one big family here at this gym. And now you're part of it. If you're ever up for training, our doors are always open to you. Let's work together to maintain healthy minds and bodies.
No, that's right. They kept that animation, that's fun.
If you're ever in the mood for another workout, just talk to Jay or Ronnie.
Man.
You here to test your
Who's the voice of
muscular metal
Jules?
against mine?
Oh, I've already done Ronnie. Okay.
You want to go, do ya? All right then, bring it on!
Amateur. Fuck up.
Bringing everything I've got.
You've got this. Come on. Come on.
Oh shit. Okay. It's changed here.
I knew you could do it. Your form's looking good. Let me see you sweat.
Oh, I see.
Not bad at all.
That's how it's done. Your form's looking good. I knew you could do it. Yeah. Feel the
Okay, that thing fills in. Got it.
You've got this. Come on. Your form's looking good. I knew you could do it. That's how it's done. I have faith in you guys. Your form's looking good.
Not bad at all.
I knew you could do it. That's how it's done. Your form. Come on.
Shit.
Oh, you've got more to
Not
get.
bad at all.
You've got this. Come on. That's how it's done.
Not bad at all.
Your form's looking good. You two are doing awesome. That's how it's done. Your form's looking good. You've got this. Come on.
Not bad at all.
You've got this. Come on. Come on. I know you've got more to
Your
get. Your form's looking good. That's how it's done. Your form's looking good.
Not bad at all.
I knew you could do. I have faith in you guys.
Not bad at all.
Sweet. Towers and Velcro to his neck. This is a fun minigame. I'm a big fan of this. It's just the right amount of expanded to the original.
You gotta be in incredible shape!
It's unfair that you guys are having all the fun. What do you say? May I have this squat?
Of this squat. I love it.
You up for some exercise?
Let's do it. Give me that champion belt
I hope you're all warmed up.
instead of the best wig.
I believe in you! Who'd have thought it'd be this close?
Oh shit, I was a little early that time. Yikes.
Poetry in motion.
Poetry in motion.
You are in the zone.
Oh man, it's pretty aggressive timing in this one. Yikes. It's actually harder for me the slower it is.
Do it, Jules! We're rooting for you! How much training do you do? Who'd have thought it'd be this close? I believe in you! Something I can hear your muscles crying out in joy! You are in the zone! Poetry in motion! Yeah, Jules! Show that fizzy how it's done!
I believe in you!
Who'd have thought it'd be this close?
Oh man, who's gonna win this one? Too close to tell!
You are in the zone! I can't get enough of those beautiful muscles!
You're better than I...
Who'd have thought it'd be this close?
Oh man, who's gonna win this one? You're better than I thought. Yeah, Joel! Show that sissy how it's
Okay,
done.
no falling here. You get one fall. That's
You
fair,
gotta
Jules.
loosen up. You're way too tense. Let's you and me work up a sweat. Okay, let's have some fun.
Who'd have thought it'd be this close?
You're better than I thought. Oh, I can hear your muscles crying out in joy. I believe in you. You're better than I thought.
You are in the zone!
How much training do you do?
Who'd have thought? Slow and steady. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Huh? How much training do you do? You're better than I thought.
You can do it, Jules! We're rooting for you! Poetry in motion.
How much training do you do?
You are in the zone!
I can hear your muscles crying out.
Who'd have thought it'd be this? Poetry in...
I believe in you. Oh man, who's gonna win this one? Too close to tell. How much training do you do?
You are in the...
You're better than I thought.
Slow and steady. 1,
I believe in you.
Poetry in motion.
How much training? Yeah, Jules. Show that sissy how it's done. You. You're better than I thought.
You are in the...
I believe in you.
I can't get enough of those beautiful
How much
muscles.
training do you? I believe in you.
You can do it, Jules. We're rooting for you. Who'd have thought it'd be this?
You're better than I thought.
You are in the...
How much training? Oh man.
Nice.
Who's gonna win this one? Too close to
Pretty satisfying to succeed at.
Nothing to it.
All of them yelling makes it really hard because I was mostly trying to listen for the beeping pattern. Crushed
I had
him.
no idea how strong you really were. You truly are something, aren't you? Listen up, everyone. We can be stronger, better. Let's hit those weights.
You got it, Jules.
Thanks for the champion belt. Alejandro's sub. Oh, I don't recognize it. Thanks for looking it up. Champion belt. Sweet. I feel like I should really focus on strength boost since you're listed to mash attack so much in this game. The headband in case we get a fight against an enemy that's got a sleep effect. Alright, so in this case it looks like they just used the side quest UI that they had developed for the extra content to bring back the original content. I'm totally fine with it. Helps you to track where you're supposed to go. It can be pretty easy to get lost in Wall Market in the original game. See if that's unlocked any other quests tonight.
Oh, so you're the new merc looking for work in Wall Market.
That's me.
Maybe you can help us sort this out. Some criminals have stolen a shipment of
Wait,
donations bound
no,
for the Leaf
there's
House.
also regular side quests.
The
Got it.
fiends.
The culprit is none other than the notorious Angel of the Slums. People worship her as some kind of folk hero, but there's no denying she's the one that done did it. I mean, look at this calling card. The Garden Angle 3? Well, they must have meant to write Guardian Angel.
Oh, come on, Garden Angle. Listen to me. I guarantee this is not the work of the Angel. I saw it with my own eyes. 3 shady-looking types
Tricky
wandering
localization
around,
there, right?
scouting their mark, I bet.
Well, if you're so sure, then bring them here. Prove to me this wasn't the work of your beloved Guardian Angel.
You heard the man, Merc. I've got to find those thieves to clear the Angel's name.
You know my name, we
I need
met.
your help to do it.
It was in another
She
side
will
quest
never,
sequence.
ever do anything to harm the less fortunate. Find the three I saw and bring them here to me. They ran off toward the old expressway on the other side of Evergreen Park.
Amusing that it seems like the in-universe justification for this side quest is like, what? Cloud's a mercenary. He doesn't really do a lot of mercenary things in the original game. Oh, this room! The little gun that shoots at you, this is where you get Final Heaven. The layout of town is different enough. That's delightful. Cool. I love how silly and huge the screen is, too. Off we go. It's like, I always thought of a mercenary as like a soldier for hire, like a warrior. I guess you could say the kind of person that you'd hire to like go on a reactor bombing job. But they gave us 5,000 gold for like talking to some kids. Loop around the corner here. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen My Hero Academia. I heard it's pretty good. It's the superhero anime?
The Garden Angel strikes again!
Garden.
Suckers!
Shock and awe.
And all it took was
Well, they wanted to set this up, right?
Sucks to be you, Mr. Hey, it's you!
The hell are you doing coming after us?
Shit!
The first time they showed up, you're like,
Shut up! It's too late for that!
they wouldn't have done this unless these guys are coming back, right?
We're ready for you this time! Wakey wakey! Time to shine!
It's Jack Black. Sleeves will
Check
protect
out this
him now.
brick shit house. We picked him up at the Coliseum. Gonna pay you back double, nah, quadruple for what you've done to us.
What's a druple? What are we doing?
Huh? Shut up! We're kicking Blondie!
I didn't know there was a sound effects issue earlier, my bad. Come on, guys. I fixed it. I had muted desktop sound earlier because I was listening to the VOD to figure out where my how long to beat time was, since we weren't expecting to play this today on mute. Magic attacks rapidly fill his stagger gauge. Okay.
Here we go.
Dude,
Won't last long.
I'm dead.
Figures it would end like this.
And I lose to the goofy anime thief guys. Don't get stun locked this time. I think this game's battle system shines the most when you have a party of 3 characters, because in that case you're often able to swap between at least other 2 and usually have an ATB thing to enter. You're very cute, Ben. I think it's legit a fun system in that case, because then you have, so many materia slots that you probably have one of each element. You'll have a good chance of solving whatever the puzzle mechanic is. You also have a lot of room to avoid them here.
What the hell are you doing coming after us?
Shit! Wait! Good. Shut up! Wakey wakey! Gonna pay you back.
What's a
Yeah, I had like the dual content. It's been fun so far.
Let's do it right. Try me. Gotcha. It's over.
Could be rough if you miss dodges. I see it. I wish that did AoE damage. I don't think it does any damage until the final swing.
That's it. Here we go.
Oh, but then that happens where I'm like, okay, I'll try blocking. But then he has an attack that ignores block. I wish this had like a Sekiro indicator or something for like a perilous attack, like you can't guard this, or this is undodgeable. That would help me a lot with the sight readability problem. I'm sure this game is fucking awesome on like a New Game Plus playthrough once you know what all the enemy attacks are like.
Not looking good.
Need a heal.
Right.
So like that attack may have been blockable?
Give up.
I'm not super clear. My stats are high enough, but a regular cure is actually better than a high potion right now.
That's it. I'm waiting.
Nope.
Gotcha. Here it comes. Now. Let's do this. That'll do.
Yeah.
You're coming with me.
Triple Slash just seems almost strictly better. Does a comparable amount of stagger to like focus thrust, and it locks onto the enemy, so it's unlikely you'll whiff with it like you would with that one.
Oh man, you're real stupid! We're the Guardian Angels! Get it right!
Shut your trap, moron! Huh. You don't honestly think that the beloved angel of the slums could be any of these three idiots, do
These
you?
three idiots.
Nah, I recognize the mask. These guys are just small-time crooks who've been pestering folks around here for a minute. Should've listened to you earlier. Sorry about this.
Well, you should be sorry. I'll consider us square. Once you've taught these boys a lesson.
I'm pretty sure.
All right, get moving.
Is she animated on the Sora rig?
So rough, you lummox! Yeah, you lummox! You lummox!
Just need her to report her saying Sora Donald Goofy.
You need help taking them to the Leaf House?
Kind of you to offer. But I can manage on my own. I know these streets like
Be a
the back
criminal,
of
learn
my
to
hand.
spell.
Better even.
It's the angel of the slums! She took the darn stuff! He's gonna be pissed!
Well, I'll be seeing you. Huh. Thanks to you, we can put this mess behind us. I'm grateful.
The Guardian Angel of the Slums. Radiant Defender of the Downtrodden? Huh. Wonder if I'm an accomplice. That's enough of that. Should probably get back to Madam M's.
Nope. Oh wait, no. I guess it just counts as a side quest. Whatever, we're at time. Let you guys know what's coming up here. I very much enjoy this game. I'm happy to be playing it. There's a reason that we're playing it outside of the schedule and didn't make anybody vote for it. I don't think it's perfect. Little gripes here and there. Don't interpret me having little gripes as me disliking the overall experience. It actually makes me hope, given that they did split it into multiple episodes, that they will iterate a bit. I think the combat system I would like 1,000 times more if there was a Sekiro style, like, you can't block this. Because I never know when blocking is going to work. And it seems like it's a fun way to play the game to try to land the Punisher mode counterattacks, but the only way to find out is to try and be like, oh, nope, I guess that attack was unblockable. Bummer. Actually, I have a similar problem with shields in Dark Souls, where it's like there are certain attacks that just aren't shieldable, so I would never use one, and it actually worked out to my advantage. But this game, I think, is the opposite, where you can't play it just with rolling. There are times that you actually should block, like in some of the duel fights, where it's a little bit clearer when that makes sense to do. Most of the new content I'm enjoying. I really like the way that they handled the squats. I think the arena in this part of the game was really cool. The way they did the Hell House was fucking awesome. If you missed my reaction to that, it's worth seeing. I was pretty delighted with it. Excited to see more of the FF7 remake. Let you guys know what's coming up here. Anyone other than the brawler guy? That's the hell situation to be in, right, Apex? You should try doing this. And it's like, wait, nope, that's the one enemy it doesn't work on. I had that happen with Andrea sometimes when I'm sitting with her and she's struggling with a part of a video game, and I'd be like, you should do this. And it's like, shit, that's the one time you're not supposed to do this.